In this video, we are going to talk about a grounding technique that I like to use called box breathing to help regulate my nervous system to come back to level 1. If you have been living in survival mode, your body probably forgot what it feels like to actually relax. That's when you start getting up and figuring out all the things that you could be doing instead of taking the time to pour into yourself, letting your body rest. You don't notice when your body is whispering for rest, support, strength. The only time you realize is when your body is screaming at you. That unwanted break you take and it ends with you doom scrolling. You're left with less energy than you had when you started. This is a vicious cycle that a lot of us get stuck in when we're in survival mode because we're looking for instant hits of dopamine. So right now, we're going to slow everything down together. When you've been living in survival mode for so long, your body is waiting for the next thing to go wrong. You start living in a scarcity mindset about what you don't have instead of showing gratitude and being grateful for what you do have. So within that scarcity mindset, it doesn't just affect your finances, it affects your way of thinking. It starts adding in limiting beliefs. I can't rest because I don't have enough money for diapers, so I have to go back to work and kill my body some more. This vicious cycle cares about no one. But how could it when you don't even care about your body? Because you have to take care of it. You have to be intentional about getting your body the rest that it needs and giving your mind the rest that it needs. If not, you will stay in the cycle. Grounding practices help your body remember it is safe, because when you're in survival mode, there is no safety. There is no security. You feel vulnerable. You feel out and you feel stuck. When you ground yourself, you're teaching your body that peace isn't dangerous. Peace makes you feel whole. It fills that void that you have within yourself that you try to fill with distracting yourself by going out with your friends, distracting yourself by doom scrolling, distracting yourself by doing everything other than the one thing you need to be doing, which is resting. I know it's hard, but that's why you have me to help you get through this grounding practice. So when you're aware of you avoiding rest, when you're aware of you procrastinating, when you're aware of feeling scared and stuck in survival, you can do this practice to help get you back to ground yourself. When people say go touch some grass, they ain't lying. So let's try this together. This is a box breathing technique. I will demonstrate so you know what we're doing before we do it. And we're going to do it twice because the first time you're going to run out of breath. So we're going to inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, and let it out of your mouth for 4 seconds. As you inhale, imagine a light coming into your nostrils, filling up the parts of your body where you feel stuck. This light is filling up your whole body. Where you feel the air go is where you visualize in your mind's eye the light going. Then as you hold it, imagine this light expanding, getting bigger and bigger, covering the voids that you feel within. And as you exhale out of your mouth, imagine all the black smoke, the gunk, the trauma, the hurt coming out of your body, replacing those spaces with the light that you brought in. Are you ready? Go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I know you ran out of breath in that exhale, so we're going to do it again. This time, breathe in for the whole 4 seconds. Hold it for the whole 4 seconds and let it out for the whole 4 seconds. Go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you should feel the weight come off of your shoulders. You feel lighter. You feel relaxed. And you probably feel like you're about to cry. It's okay. Cry. If not, if you still feel heavy, you probably did it wrong. And you can replay this video and try it again. This technique is something that you don't have to exaggerate the breathing. I only did that for informational purposes only for this video. But it's something that you can do when you're just sitting. You don't have to make the noises of breathing. You don't have to do any of that. Just remember to breathe. It's going to regulate your nervous system. Grounding is not about being perfect. It's about reminding your body that you are safe even when life is too loud. Because when you're in survival mode, your body is addicted to chaos. That's why it feels familiar. That's why you thrive in chaos. That's why your relationships don't feel okay unless there's some toxic stuff going on. You probably had a parent that was hot and cold, overstimulated and always yelling. And it's understandable. But your trauma is not your fault, but it is your responsibility. And different grounding techniques will help you become the version of yourself that is able to thrive in peace. If you practice this breathing technique for a minute or two every day, you'll start noticing when your body tenses and you'll remember to bring it back home. Even if you don't do it every single day, you're okay. Once you start doing it randomly to feel better, you'll notice the difference of your body from how it was feeling before you did this technique. And it'll remind you, this is something that will support me. This is something that will help me. And you'll end up wanting to do it more and more. Then you'll be able to build up to doing it every day. If this helped you, comment thank you below. I share more grounding tools, mindset shifts, and motivational videos inside of my community, The Missing Piece. This community is for people who are ready to live a soft life. Men can live a soft life too, so don't get it twisted. You can learn more at crownandkin.com. Thank you. Stay whole and remember that you are loved.